Yeah, I'm totally sure you're probably thinking to yourself, Jake Paul, this is not what I was expecting this video to sort of look like. And that's exactly what I wanted. I really want to try to do, different things, different styles, different angles. I guess just do things a little bit different on the channel. And this is, I guess, one of the bright ideas that I had. I really wanted to do just a, ASMR, lo-fi style video, but with me showing off my video game collection. But I think this is more or less just me showing off the games that I've been playing over the handful of years I've been playing, I guess, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. So make sure you do like the video if you sort of like these more lo-fi style of ASMR videos. Be sure to, of course, comment down below maybe your favorite video game of all time, a game that you'd love to see me play on the channel sometime, or just anything gaming related, or even just some ASMR video ideas. I would love that as well. Like, definitely, for example, on the channel, I've been playing some Fortnite for you guys, and I just recently got some new Fortnite footage that I can use in a future ASMR video for you guys. And of course, I just have Fortnite already booted up, which definitely is one of my favorite games, maybe of all time. Never thought I would ever say that, but man, just going back and playing some more of like the OG Fortnite stuff has been a lot of fun. I think actually on Tuesday will be my next upcoming gaming video that I'm making for the channel, and it may be the last time I ever play Fortnite ever. We'll have to see, but Fortnite obviously in the collection as well. A game I actually recently got back into is some of the Assassin's Creed games, which all time the series used to be one of my favorites. It's kind of gotten kind of weird and different over the past handful of years it's been sort of going on. Playing some Odyssey, which isn't that bad. I did play Valhalla as well, which was okay, but going back to playing some Assassin's Creed games. Of course, NBA 2K. It's fun, to just look at sometimes, do a rebuild by myself here and there. Check what's going on the My Team stuff. Maybe play a quick game by myself. Not really super duper into it like I used to be back in the day, that's for sure. I recently and finally got able to play Far Cry 6, which was fairly disappointed in, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously the actor from Breaking Bad is in it. I forget the name, but of course it's the Breaking Bad, Los Pollos Hermano guy. Everyone really knows him. He did well, but the game was just really weird. Wasn't really feeling like a Far Cry game. Far Cry 5, one of my favorite games of all time. We have the Share Factory, which is how I make my gaming content, I guess, for the channel. Minecraft, of course. I still boot up a nice world of Minecraft every once in a while, even though sometimes it gets kind of boring, but I still play it from time to time. And again, if you guys want some more gaming on the channel and see a game you guys want me to play more of, like, of course, Minecraft, I'll love to play some more Minecraft for you guys. I think that'd be a great idea. Played a little bit of Planet Coaster kind of recently. I just wanted to try it out. Man, are those kind of games tough? Like these, I don't know, Tycoon, I think that's what they're called, style games. Take way too long and kind of confusing to do, so maybe I'll get back into it at some point. Dishonored 2, just randomly started to play that. Actually, a pretty underrated game. Dynasty Warriors, little bit of a nerdy game there, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like a very vast beat 'em up style of game. If you know, you know. They're pretty infamous for being able to fight like thousands and thousands of people. It's kind of fun. And of course, FIFA FC, which I haven't played a whole lot of, to be completely honest. And also some of these games I don't have anymore. Some of these games I just borrowed. Some of these games, were on like the PlayStation whatever thing. So some of them I have, some of them I don't have. So, anyways, FIFA FC, basically just, well, I guess it's technically called EA Sports FC. I call it FIFA, or just FIFA FC. Anyways, if you guys want more gameplay of it, definitely let me know. But this year's FIFA kind of just feels like all the other FIFAs, just how all sports games feel. We have Overwatch 2, which, no, I'm not the biggest Overwatch fan anymore. I know they just recently came out with a new character in the game, but I don't think I'm gonna really play them all that often. But I don't know, maybe I'll get back into Overwatch another point in time. But man, Overwatch used to be like my favorite game of like I used to play it every single day for like a year straight. I was grinding pretty hard on it. Pause. Saints Row, really bad. Man, no, kind of all the Saints Row games aren't really that great, to be completely honest, but this one was especially pretty bad. We have Madden, of course, which again, if you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments. This video is kind of just like me asking if you guys want different games and stuff on the channel. Anyways, yeah, Madden is fun from time to time. I usually get back into it more during like the Super Bowl playoff time of the NFL season. When that starts kicking off, it's a lot more fun to play. I get more in a football mood when the playoffs come around. The old NBA 2K, 2K23, Call of Duty, Cold War. I actually really enjoy, I usually enjoy Call of Duty campaigns, like the story mode, the single player mode, which I know is probably stupid and like infamously like the least played thing on Call of Duty, but I actually really enjoy the story modes and the campaigns of Call of Duty games. This one was actually pretty good. It was pretty fun to do. I kind of like almost like the story, like create your own story kind of style that they went with this one, but not the best, not the worst, pretty okay. Some other ones have been really, 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 really bad, but pretty okay. Yes, I still go back and play Kingdom Hearts, which might be kind of cringy and bad to some people, but I love Kingdom Hearts. It's my favorite game of all time, Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2, to be exact, is actually my favorite video game of all time. Kingdom Hearts 3 is okay, though, but definitely infamously known as being maybe the worst, like, console Kingdom Hearts game, which makes sense. Cannot wait for the fourth one. MLB The Show. Does anyone still play this game? I have no idea. Yes, WWE 2K23. Yes, I am someone who used to watch a lot of WWE back in the day, but I'm still a valid WWE 2K video game player. I usually play the newest one, at least when they do come out, and they're still fun. They're still just like a fun, like a quick and easy, I'm bored, what do I want to do kind of game. The story mode sucks, but it's a fun, just like beat 'em up party style clash game. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Finally a game. I think this is maybe like the first game of like actual like content, like actually like a great game. I did obviously enjoy the first one more, and that's how it is with every game or movie it seems, but yeah, I don't know. The story was pretty okay. It was very like easy to pick out like what happens. Like I knew what was gonna happen, and if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Like I knew it was gonna happen. Like it was kind of easy to pick out, but the combat is always really fun in these sort of like Dark Souls-y kind of games. I keep doing this for some reason. I'm super sorry, but it's a fun game that could have been better, but I'm very pleased with it still. Borderlands, classic. I think it's called like a shoot 'em and loot 'em game. There's a lot of looting and stuff. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I played it a little bit. Haven't gone back into it. Not like the old, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi style of games that I love and adore, but it's not really my vibe. Spider-Man. Yeah, so this is not Spider-Man 2 or whatever they're calling the game with Miles Morales and Spider-Man. Yeah, I still have not gotten around to play it. I will eventually. I thought about making a video on it for the channel, and I just didn't really feel like, you guys really would have wanted to see it. If you guys still want to see it, I guess, again, you can let me know down in the comments by giving this video some love, all that kind of jazz and fun stuff, but it's PlayStation games of all time, one of my favorite games of all time even. You know, I love Spider-Man, and I think in this game they really, to the T, have a good, like, representation of, like, a classic Spider-Man story and a spider. I kind of like it. An old WWE 2K game, The Ghost of Tsushima. Also played a little bit of it. Wow, is this game a very in-depth game? You need a lot of time to beat this game. I realized playing a couple hours of it, I realized I need to wait until I have like nothing to play and then jump into it fully instead of playing it on and off for a handful of whatever until I beat the game. Really good. How do I say this? Not the animation. The design of the game is really beautiful, really dope, and the combat is also really fun. Highly recommended, of course. We have Mafia, which I think was a free game at one point. Oh yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a big Hogwarts fan, but did really enjoy this game. I haven't even seen all of the Harry Potter movies, but I do know I am a Hufflepuff, and I did choose Hufflepuff in the game. I even got a Hufflepuff when doing like the little sorting hat thing, which is kind of funny. And the game was actually fun. I really hope they make more of these games. I think the combat was really interesting. A little simplistic, but also just fun to do and play. The world is massive. It even crashed my PS5 a couple times from just how big and vast and like really defined the world is. It actually crashed my PlayStation a few times. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. I think it was like a free game at one point in time. Gave it a shot, which I usually do for PlayStation. If you don't know, with your PlayStation like Pass subscription, you actually get like free games throughout the month, and then with like an upgraded version of it, you get like a lot of other free games, which is kind of nice. It's kind of like the Xbox Game Pass, Xbox. I don't know why I said it like that. Game Pass, where you get a bunch of free games. Anyways, some more Kingdom Hearts, of course. This one comes with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and some other miscellaneous games. Literally my favorite game of all time. NBA 2K Playgrounds. It's like NBA Jam, but way worse. Another Dynasty Warriors game. Monopoly, which I have actually done, I think, 2 ASMR videos on before, just using the game of Monopoly, which is always a lot of fun to play. The old Madden. We have a Dragon Ball Z game as well. South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Yes, that is the name of it if you didn't know. This game was actually a lot of fun. I think they're coming out with another South Park game that's a lot different than the ones of these ones, which really sucks because this game was actually a lot of fun. Like, the customization was great. The battle scheming was way more fun than I thought I was going to enjoy it. It was actually a good game. The complete opposite of a good game is Marvel's Avengers, which I am a huge Marvel fan. Really hyped about this game. My god, was the execution dog duty. It was bad. It ended up being an okay game at the end of the day, but man, this game was nothing like what it was entitled to be. Yes, we have another Kingdom Hearts game, Skyrim, a classic, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Again, one of my favorite video games of all time. I'm a huge Marvel, Star Wars fan, so playing these kind of games always get me really excited, and man, this game was finally a breath of fresh air in the Star Wars video game world. The Long Dark, this is actually a survival game, which is really tough. Overcooked, a cooking game. Power Rangers, it's like a Mortal Kombat version, but of Power Rangers. Again, it was a free game. Another Dynasty Warriors game, old FIFA, GTA 5. I know they already announced, of course, GTA 6. Not officially, but like kind of officially, which I'm really excited about. Yes, of course, I love Grand Theft Auto. Just classic Call of Duty, which of course I think comes with Warzone and stuff, which I don't think I've played that game in like a year, maybe 2 years. It's been forever. Days Gone, another free game. indulge in a game, in a story, really made me feel, get immersed. Please, if you haven't played the new up-to-date God of War games for the, I guess technically PS4 and 5 now, please play these games. Even if you've never played a God of War before, please just play these games. They are immaculate. Another game that kind of was a big letdown that was surrounding superheroes is Gotham Knights. You basically get to play as all of Batman's sidekicks, so like Robin and Batgirl and blah blah blah, and you play as them and run around like a Batman world. It's pretty fun, but definitely could have been a lot better, but it's still fun. I think it's even better than the Marvel's Avengers game. Fall Guys, which is actually a game I miss a lot. I miss that hype around this game. I miss a game with any kind of hype, to be completely honest. Super Hot, a classic game that I remember Dashi from Dashi Games playing a lot of, and I'm actually pretty happy that I got to play it as well. Need for Speed, classic racing game. Do y'all remember Multiverses? Old 2K, old FIFA. Then you have Horizon Forbidden West, which is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn or something like that. I don't remember. The sequel was okay. It definitely could have been better. The first game was actually really good. The second game felt like a very long DLC to the first game, to be completely honest. Payday 2, just a crime game. We get to rob banks and stuff. Sifu is actually a very underrated, I think, an indie game that basically you're just kicking butt kung fu guy, and you go through like a whole kind of storyline with this character, and if you die, you age. It's kind of interesting. So you can end the game at 77 years old, but you start the game I think at like 16 or 17. It's pretty crazy. UFC, The Quarry, a horror game that I actually really enjoyed. Here's actually Far Cry 5, again, one of my favorite video games of all time. Probably like a top 3, top 5 PlayStation video game I've ever played. Man, the story is amazing. This is, like, I hope that you play this game before you play Far Cry 6, because this is like a true Far Cry game with great story, a great villain. I love it. I love this game a lot. It really immerses you very well, and it's a very fun game. Old MLB, Lego Star Wars, which, man, I remember making content on this for the channel whenever it came out a couple years ago, and it actually did really well, to be completely honest, and I miss Lego games. I actually really want to play this game again. It was a lot of fun, and of course I love Star Wars, so kind of goes in hand, you know what I mean? This is just another Borderlands, like, DLC. Sonic Racers, I don't know. Cyberpunk, which I actually would not mind getting back into. I hear it's definitely a lot better since the game first came out, which I think I need to give it a shot. Let me know if you've played Cyberpunk. I don't remember this game at all, but we have another early Madden game, a racing game, Lego DC Villains, which is just like another Lego game, but it's surrounding the DC villains. Godfall, I don't remember. These games I haven't played in like literally like 2-3 years, so forgive me on that. Battlefield, yikes. Yeah, this was a huge letdown for gaming fans everywhere. It might be the last Battlefield game we ever see. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I do think I like the first Spider-Man game more. I like the story and stuff more. Obviously the villains are way better and stuff, but the Miles Morales game is great. The story is still really good. I think the suits in this game are also pretty fire, and of course Miles Morales is just cooler than Peter Parker Spider-Man. One of my favorite games of all time as well, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Made a lot of content on this for the channel. God, like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. It's kind of the first game I actually played on the channel. Pretty crazy to think of, years. Operation Tango, don't remember. Smite, I think it's like a League of Legends kind of game. There's Call of Duty again. Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy. It's basically like it's like a single player Marvel superhero game. I actually highly recommend this over Marvel's Avengers. Please play this game if you're a Marvel fan. Let me know if you guys liked it. As a Marvel fan myself, I actually enjoyed it. Definitely one of the better, like, Marvel kind of games. Of course, not at the level of Marvel's Spider-Man. Predator Hunting Ground, another old NBA 2K game. Of course, one of the greatest games of all time as well, with Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me know down in the comments if you like the first one better than the second one. I'd actually love your opinion on that, but I'm definitely more of a fan of the first one, but the second one, it holds up. It really does. It's one of the greatest games of all time. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. A Plague's Tale. Don't remember that one. 2K Battlegrounds, which is basically like a Space Jam version of WWE wrestling. It's kind of an interesting theory. Old MLB The Show. We have a snowboarding game. Old Battlefield. We have the first Horizon Zero Dawn game, which again is a good game. I highly recommend it. Resident Evil Village, one of my favorite horror games of all time. This was so much fun to play. I love these first-person style Resident Evil games. I really hope to make more of them. Stranded Deep. Last of Us Part 2, which that's definitely a yikes. Obviously, of course, when you're trying to make a sequel on, some people think it is the greatest game of all time and the first Last of Us, but it's not bad. It's just obviously not anywhere close to the feel of the first game. We have Until Dawn, another really great, like, choose your own story style of horror game. There's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is pretty good, but man, I wish they'd go back to like the classic style of Assassin's Creed games. Speaking of a first-person Resident Evil game, Biohazard. I think I like it more than Resident Evil Village, but still, the first-person style of Resident Evil games are my favorite style of horror game. Oh, and the first God of War. Please play it, please. Old Madden. We have another Need for Speed racing game. Old 2K. Street Fighter. Friday the 13th, which, man, I remember playing this game a lot with my brother. He loved this game, and he was really good at it, and I was really bad at it. I'm not the greatest at, like, multiplayer video games, like, at all. You guys have seen before. Another old Lego game. This one's actually a Marvel one, though, which I think they definitely need to make an updated version of this, because if they made one like Lego Star Wars, like the newest one, but Marvel, oh man, that would be really good. Fallout, definitely one of my favorite gaming series of all time. I just absolutely hate Fallout 76, even after the big time, I guess, like, improvements they made to that game. I still hate it. UFC, 2K, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, For Honor. I was into that game for a little bit, but didn't really get too good at it. The first Last of Us game, of course, who doesn't have this game? 2K18. We're getting kind of close to the end, as you can see. A Way Out. A Way Out is actually one of my favorite co-op experiences I've ever had in a video game ever. I played it with my brother also, and one of the greatest co-op experiences I've ever had in a video game. I really hope to make more of them. 2K17, the first ever Star Wars Battlefront game, which is kind of crazy to think about. Anything else? Kingdom Hearts again. NBA Live, man, did you guys, were you into the NBA Live games? If you've played NBA Live, did you like them more than 2K back in the day? I can't believe I still have this game. 2K16, wow. Wow, I even have NBA Live 15. Jesus. But, yeah, it says here one of my first games was Call of Duty Ghost, which I'm not sure if that's true or not, but this video is long enough, so definitely thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I guess taking a look at my collection, if it's really a collection. I don't really have like a hard disk copy of games, because who really does nowadays, but thank you so much for watching, and I love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya. Make sure you like the video, of course, if you do like the video, and comment down below your favorite video game of all time, your favorite game now, games you want to see on the channel being played, anything gaming related. Definitely let me know down in the comments, and